Right up from most important.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm Assistant Manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, DCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM, played college at Niagara University and minors at Niagara on the Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the Equipment Manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
Aswell, Niagara League.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara.
Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Fajani, coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., Defensive Coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates. Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex. Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates. Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex. Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Indian Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara on the Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Alvin Brown from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name is Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Wilson, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC.
Right up from most important.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm Assistant Manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, DCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM, played college at Niagara University and minors at Niagara on the Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the Equipment Manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
A good evening and welcome inside of Cornerstone Arena here in Lockport, New York, as it is time for some First Nations Junior B lacrosse as the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks play host to the Tonawanda Junior Braves. Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Butts. So happy to be joining you here tonight for what should be an exciting bit of action here between two teams that are fighting for position in the First Nations Junior B standings as Tonawanda takes on Tuscarora. Should be an exciting one here as Tonawanda Off the violation, gets first possession here, working on Tan Davis, and they score. An early one for the Tonawanda Braves, sneaks past Tanyan Davis, and it's a 1-0 lead for Tonawanda. Get another look at this one here. You could see some good ball movement from the Braves east-west, and that one quick sticked into the back of the net by Brayley Abrams for his first goal of the game. Abrams, one of the leaders of this Junior Braves team. He is the captain of the Tonawanda Junior Braves, and that's a good start here for Tonawanda in this ball game. Going up 1-0 on the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. The Braves enter this game with a 2-6 record. They are chasing the Junior Tomahawks. Don't think there's going to be enough games left for them to catch them in the standings, but this could be a playoff preview here between the 2 and 3 seeds in the First Nations Lacrosse League standings. Here comes Tonawanda back on the attack. Adam Chrysler looking for the quick shot on Tan Davis. Got it off, but violation will give the ball to Tuscarora. Here come the Junior Tomahawks on the attack. Talked for a moment about Tan Davis getting the start for Tuscarora. In the net for Tonawanda. Going to get tested here maybe is Jackson Bob Pragle, one of the top goalies in the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League, as that one blown dead after Thunder Hallett goes through the crease. Pragle, one of the top goalies, as I mentioned, in this league this year, has done a great job, has even seen some action with the senior team for Tonawanda at points this year, as Tan Davis makes a nice kick save for Tuscarora, but the ball immediately right back into the stick of the Tonawanda Braves. Nick Fry finds a man on the far side. Back over under the near wing. Into the middle, looking for a shot. There's Redmond, he scores! Chucky Redmond blasts that one past Tan Davis, and it's a 2-0 lead for Tonawanda. And there you see a good look at it. An excellent finish from Tonawanda's one of their top players on their team, Chucky Redmond. I know they have missed him in some recent games. I know he was out of the lineup in their last home game against the Seneca War Chiefs. Part of why they fell 16-3 in that game. When Redmond is in, he is definitely a game changer for Tonawanda. As here come the Junior Tomahawks now down 2-0, looking to find their way back into this one. Ball into the corner now. Sent up top here for Ryan Vall, one of the new additions to the Junior Tomahawks. Here's Vall. Looking for a shot, blocked in front. Loose ball, fighting for it is Vall. He gets it back. No reset on the shot clock, though. Pass doesn't connect. Shot clock will run out on the Junior Tomahawks. It'll be a shot clock violation. Possession will go to Tonawanda. Here's Ace Abrams. Plays it into the middle. Brayley Abrams with a shot wide of the net. Loose ball into the corner. Junior Tomahawks looking to come away with that one. Eldon Ground fighting hard for it in the corner. Ground able to knock it over to a teammate, and Bryce Beto picks it up as the Junior Tomahawks will bring the ball up the floor. Cameron Villavada tosses it over to Colton Noah. Noah, another new addition to this Junior Tomahawks team. Got to talk a little bit about these new additions on our Inside the World of Box Lacrosse show earlier today, as got to look through their roster. Quite a few new adds here for the Junior Tomahawks as this season winds down. Looking to get a shot there is one of them in Colton Noah. Talked a little bit about him already today. Ryan Vall, another, along with Nick Thomas, Andrew Timon coming over from the War Chiefs. As possession goes to Tonawanda, Braxton Jones in between the pipes, as he's a new ad backing up Tan Davis today, and we have a penalty coming up Looks like it'll go against Tonawanda as it was after the play, heading over to the penalty box. Looked like number 13 for Tonawanda, but don't have a 13 on my sheet. So we will work on figuring that out when I can. But for right now, Mr. Man in the penalty box, but it will be a power play here for the Junior Tomahawks as they look to get on the board here nearly 4 minutes into this first period of play. Gansworth finds a man along the near side. Back in the middle, Gansworth, quick shot down low. What a save, Jackson Bob Pragle. A beauty of a stop there for Pragle. Here come the Braves back the other way, looking for a chance. Stopped by Davis. Gotta give you a quick look here at this save from Jackson Bob Pragle as you get a look. Once again, a quick stick shot right on the crease. Great movement laterally there from Jackson Bob Pragle to deny that opportunity here for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. Now Mike Hayes finds Gansworth, looking for that skip pass. Shot on is stopped by Pragle. Nick Thomas letting it go. Chrysler, the former Tomahawk, sends a pass over to Jake Smith. He can't connect with it. It'll be a violation, 10 seconds, as Tuscarora will have the ball right back. Jet Richardson gonna do a shift on the power play. Here is Jet. Skip pass down low. Back for Richardson. Now Hayes. Skip pass to the far side. Doesn't connect. Looking to find a Tomahawk over there. Now into the near boards. Picked up. Possession was secured for a moment there by Tuscarora's Brandon Taylor, so it's thrown away. Now here's Smith coming back the other way. Smith with a shot. Stopped by Davis. Richardson has the loose ball, bringing it up the floor now for Tuscarora. Ball into the near side now. Brandon Taylor was looking for the shot. Doesn't get it on net. Here is Taylor again. Low bounce shot there. Goes wide. Man out of the penalty box picks it up. And coming out of the box there was Cyrus Jonathan, as he was the guilty party for Tonawanda. But all is forgiven now. Braves back to full strength as that shot on is denied by Tanyan Davis. Loose ball was bobbled there, but now secured here by the Braves. Kieran Regan taking some heavy checks. Looks for an open man, runs out of time, forced to just flip it into the corner as it is a shot clock violation on Tonawanda. 2-0 is the score. The Junior Braves lead the Junior Tomahawks here as we're approaching the midway point of the first period of play. Shot goes wide of the net from Tuscarora's Jet Richardson. Richardson plays his college ball with Roberts Wesleyan as Mike Hayes lets a low drive go. Second opportunity, and he scores. Wow, Mike Hayes never give up on a play. That is why, as he gets the first one into the back of the net here for Tuscarora. And the Junior Tomahawks are on the board. Excellent shot there from Hayes. You'll see it right here. Goes up, gets his own rebound, and puts it into the top left corner to beat Pragle for the first Junior Tomahawk goal of the game. Loose ball here off the draw, fighting for it. There is Gansworth, pops it up, ends up now in the stick of Adam Chrysler. Chrysler goes cross floor, and they score! Excellent feed from Adam Chrysler to find Brayley Abrams for his second goal of the game, and Tonawanda gets that one right back. The Braves lead 3-1. And now we're seeing some movement over on the Tuscarora bench. Looks like the Junior Tomahawks are going to bring a new goaltender into the game, and we're going to get our first look here at Braxton Jones, one of the new additions for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. plays his high school ball with Lafayette Onondaga. As Jones, be the first time I'm getting to see him here with the junior Tomahawks. And you got to imagine, just want to try and settle down Tan Davis, as Davis, a very good goalie here, has been the starter all season long for the junior Tomahawks. Randy Chrysler knows that's his go-to guy, but you also want to get a look here at Braxton Jones, see what he brings to the team in his first home game with the junior Tomahawks. As he's tested right there, makes a nice early save as he tries to get in rhythm coming off the bench. Junior Tomahawks maybe trying to generate a spark there with that move as well, as Gansworth goes and tries to pick up that loose ball behind the net. Jackson Bob Pregel beats him to it as the Braves bring it back up the floor. Here's Nick Fry. Fry taking a cross check from Colton Noah. Noah gets him into the corner, but Fry gets the pass off. Braley Abrams winds up, fires. Shot stopped there by Braxton Jones. Quick shot on there, looking to try and throw off Jones. Doesn't quite work. Now ball's up top. Abrams onto the far side. Braves looking to try and create some room. Travis Fry gets it up for Braley Abrams. His shot goes wide of the net. Loose ball in front. Shot doesn't make it on net. Ball squirts out towards the mid-floor. Picking it up here for Tuscarora is Colton Noah. He'll flip it over to his teammate coming off the bench and head for a change, as he's done a double shift. Now Ryan Vall with it. Goes to the far side. Back up top for Thomas. Looking down low, quick shot on, stopped by Pregel. Onto the far side now. Looking to try and create a chance there was Bryson Jones, unable to do so. Ball goes to the near side. Batting at it there was a Brave, picked up by the Tomahawks. Quick shot on, stopped by Pregel. Loose ball now secured by Tonawanda. And it looks like might have had too many men out on the floor for Tonawanda. A possession call will give the ball back to the junior Tomahawks. Brandon Taylor was faking a shot there. Gives it up for Hallett, who lets it go. Pregel makes a save. Taylor, bounce shot, denied by Pregel. Loose ball into the corner. Who's going to come away with it? Bounces up towards the top, and Taylor secures it. Now into the middle. Low drive, they score! Nick Thomas gets that one past Pregel for the second junior Tomahawk goal of the game. There you see a low drive there from Nick Thomas, just enough on it to get through the 5-hole of Jackson Bob Pregel for his first goal of the game. Thomas, one of the many new additions to this Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks team that I've been talking about throughout the game here tonight, as they're a bit of a new look squad, and that is something I know Randy Chrysler wanted to address here, as his team looking to try and challenge the Seneca War Chiefs for the top spot in the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League. And they're going to need some new additions to take on a team like that. They are a very good unit, as the junior Tomahawks look to go back on the attack. Right now the focus is just on tying this ball game up. Jet Richardson finds a man on the near side. Quickly moved up top. Cam Hill Jr. still has it. Takes the shot. Pregel makes a save. Smith picks up the Lucy. Knocked out of his stick though. Jones knocking it free. Can he pick it back up? Yes, he can. Bryson Jones with some good work here for the Tomahawks. Now Hayes looking to get to the net. Shot is stopped there by Pregel, but how about the work being done by number 13, Bryson Jones, the former Onondaga Red Hawk. Headed over here with Tuscarora. Going to play the rest of the season out with the junior Tomahawks, as he's one of the additions here, as the Braves add another. An outside look, finds the back of the net. First shot that beats the new goaltender Braxton Jones in this one. And the Junior Braves have a 2-goal lead right back, and Brayley Abrams with a deceptive bounce shot gets past Jones for his hat trick goal. And what a start to this game it has been for Brayley Abrams. As we take a look in the chat, got some Let's Go Braves in there. War Chiefs and Arrows are playing tonight. Aren't going to be able to get both of the games, unfortunately, Jesse, but we got this one here for you. And yeah, Grandmaster Franklin, let's have a night indeed. Heather Ground cheering on 44. As here is 44 with it right now. Spencer Jonathan looking to create a shot. Everybody swarms to the big man in the middle. Knocks the ball free, but possession still here with Tonawanda. Brayley Abrams goes to the far side. Trying to create some room there. Is a Brave spinning off one. Sent up top. Shot goes wide of the net there from Redmond. Ball goes back over the halfway part of the floor. Picked up here. Shot on. Stopped by Pregel. Oh my goodness, nearly a disaster for the Tonawanda Braves, but Jackson Bob Pregel bails out the Junior Braves after stopping a breakaway there on Colton Noah. Now here's Kyler, has a man in the middle. Brayley with a shot, denied there by Braxton Jones. Jones with a low pass. That's out towards midfield here, picked up by Evan Fryer. Fryer hits a man off the bench in Jake Gansworth, the captain of the Junior Tomahawks. Ball up top for Cam Hill Jr. Now down low. Looking to create a chance there is Gansworth, but he can't do so. Now he's working against his former teammate Adam Kyler. Kyler does a good job to box out Gansworth and secure the possession after the shot clock violation. As Kyler, one of the new additions for this Junior Braves team, looking to help out Tonawanda now that he's on the other side of this rivalry, as that shot stopped by Braxton Jones. Here comes Tuscarora in transition. Noah looking for a shot on his offside, didn't have one. Good closeout defense there as well from Jake Smith coming over to take the shot away from Noah. Now Jet Richardson goes up top. Stepping in, firing there is Colton Noah. Shot gets blocked. Loose ball onto the near side. Picked up by Smith. Takes a heavy hit. Ball pressed up against the glass. Taken away by Vol. Vol gonna flip it to his man up top in Noah. Now into the near side for Hayes. Hayes has a one-on-one look. Hayes scores! Great look from Mike Hayes, as we're going to get a penalty called after the play. It looks like, as our official might be bringing someone over. While they do that, we'll give you another look at the goal here from Mike Hayes. A great move here. Fake going right, goes to his left, does just enough to throw off Smith, and gets that ball past Jackson Bob Pregel for the third Junior Tomahawks goal of the game, the second of the day for Mike Hayes. As it is a penalty against Tuscarora, it'll go against one of the newcomers, Ryan Vol, as he will sit for 2 or less. And for the first time in this game, the Junior Brave power play is out on the floor. Let's see how they do here in this opportunity. Remember, no face-off, because that penalty occurred after the play was over. Shot there from Ace Abrams. Gets blocked in front. Ace spent some time with the Six Nations Fire earlier in this season, but with the Fire not able to finish their season, comes down to Tonawanda, and it gets picked back up by the Junior Braves. Here come the Tomahawks looking for a shot. There was Cash Jacobs, but Jackson Bob Pregel does a good job to make the save. With just under 6 to go, it is a 4-3 lead for the Tonawanda Junior Braves over the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks here inside of Cornerstone Arena. Redmond finds Brayley Abrams. He's had a hot stick tonight. Shot goes just wide of the net. Ball goes back over the halfway line. Pregel will pick it up. Only 4 on the shot clock, so just going to dump it down and essentially ice that one and make the Junior Tomahawks go the length of the floor here as they bring it up. Jake Gansworth has Brandon Taylor. Taylor A good face dodge move there to try and get past Harlan Jacobs. Jacobs giving him the business though. Taylor gets to the front of the net, but stepped in the crease while doing so. And we'll turn the ball over. Here come the Junior Braves now with 18 seconds remaining in the penalty. Here's Kyler. You know, he'd love to get one against his former team. Kyler goes to the far side. Trying to drive in there was Fry, unable to do so as that shot goes off a man and out of play. Possession goes to Tuscarora as the Junior Tomahawks are back to full strength. Both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage so far. Nick Thomas, he's got one tonight. Goes into the middle, low drive, they score! Ryan Vall, his first of the game, ties this game up at 4 for the Junior Tomahawks. And here you'll get a look at it. A great low drive there from Ryan Vall to beat Pregel with that shot to tie this ball game up at 4. Vall, a big addition to this Junior Tomahawk team, is going to play his college lacrosse over at Lees-McRae. He's a commit there, a Division II school down in the Conference Carolinas. The product of McDowell High School in Pennsylvania. Helped lead McDowell to a Pennsylvania District 10 AAA championship this past season. So somebody I know making a big impact in the Pennsylvania lacrosse scene. Going to do great things, I'm sure, with Lees-McRae. But he's already off to a good start in his career here with Tuscarora is Ryan Vall, as he has tied this game up at 4. Now with just under 4 minutes to go in the first. Ball up top for Thunder Hallett. Hallett gets a heavy pick there from Cam Hill Jr. It'll be an illegal one, say the officials, and possession goes to Tonawanda. Nick Fry bringing the ball up the floor for the Junior Braves. As Brayley Abrams, he's got 3 tonight. Back up top for Fry. Onto the far side. Smith, his shot blocked in front. Shot soaked by Evan Fryer of the Junior Tomahawks. Going to create a shot there. Brayley Abrams gets it off. A perfect reset shot there from Brayley Abrams to get the fresh 30. Can the Braves keep possession though? Yes, they can. Guess who picked it up? Brayley Abrams. My goodness, he is one heck of a player, is Brayley Abrams. So is this man, Jonathan, but shot goes right into the stick of Braxton Jones. Possession going to stay with Tonawanda though. Quick shot on. Denied by Jones. Ball out towards mid-floor here via Vada. Able to get it over to his man, Nick Thomas. He's got one in this one. Thomas has a man to his right. Finds him. Looking to get to the net there. Shot on. Stopped by Pregel. Brandon Taylor letting the shot go. Ball into the far side now. Who's going to come away with it? It's the Junior Tomahawks. Mike Hayes looking for the shot just wide of the net. Trying to beat Pregel to that far post, but just missed wide. Now picking it up here is Bryson Jones. Shot on. It's swallowed up by Jackson Bob Pregel as the Junior Braves now look to break out of their own end. Travis Fry gonna leg it up the floor, using the moves to beat Hayes. First look here at Travis Fry, I believe, this season. Man, he is a speedster. He's got some wheels on him. As this ball down low shot was denied there by Jones. Ace Abrams, I believe, the man to let that one fly for the Junior Braves. Vall with it up top for the Junior Tomahawks. Goes to the far side of the floor. Down in the low corner now. Gansworth looking to get into the middle. Has Hallett down low and he scores. No crease violation. You be the judge. Let us see. A great feed in there from Thunder Hallett. And I don't know, that's a tight one. That right foot might have just caught the crease. Our official down there in a great position. They got a much better view on it than I do, so I'm going to go with what they said. No goal is the call. Shot on the other way is stopped here by Braxton Jones. Jake Bush, the Dieuville Saint, going to pick that one up. Ball pops free from his stick, but no one there to pick it up as Bush will bring it up the floor here for the Junior Tomahawks with 1 minute remaining in the first period of play. Thunder Hallett goes to a man on the near side. Jones in the middle, quick shot on is blocked in front. Now Jones gonna have to track back here. Fry in transition, not gonna have an opportunity. Good defense there from Jones, and Fryer coming back. Now a man in the middle looking to get the shot off. There was Nick Fry, but it is stopped by Braxton Jones. Could be a break the other way. Viavata catches up to it in the corner, gets the fresh 30 here with now under 30 to go. Viavata wisely looks up at the clock and doesn't force a shot here, knowing his team can get the final shot of the period. Jones is staying in the net right now for Tuscarora. Ball in the middle. Hill Jr. with a shot, stopped by Jackson Bob Pregel with 6 seconds exactly remaining. Junior Braves just going to send it the length of the floor as we reach the end of the first period of play. And wow, what an entertaining one it was. At the end of one, the score, the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks 4, the Tonawanda Junior Braves 4. As we got the shot total here, Tonawanda with 18, Tuscarora with 21. So the shots pretty evenly matched for these two teams after one period of play. Got Casey Jonathan in the chat cheering on his team. I know Casey's looking on. He's on vacation here. Got some great help, though, filling in. Don't worry, it's just Gates Abrams, helping to take over the reins coaching for the Junior Braves. Just one of the best players in Tonawanda history, somebody that they helped develop from his early days up to the senior level. Does a great job with them now. As we will just like to take another moment here, look at the chat, all looking good. Thank you to all 59 of you for making us a part of your Wednesday evening here, as we will step aside. The score after one, the Junior Tomahawks 4, the Junior Braves 4.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Building grounds from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC.
Straight up from Lewiston, Portland.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Bush, number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
As well, Niagara.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Fajani,
come from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Alvin Brown from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC.
Right up from Lewiston Port. Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara.
Hi, I am Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
As well, Niagara.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fawzi, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hell, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Johnny, coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Indian Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elvin Grounds from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from most important.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler.
Back now on Blue Squatch Productions, and before we get started here with the second period of action, all of us at Blue Squatch just wanted to take a few moments to acknowledge and honor the passing of Carlin Woody Seneca. He is somebody that touched a lot of hearts and really made an impact on the lacrosse community, and his impact will be felt for years to come, in particular down with the Guyacona Lakers. He's the owner and head coach of the Lakers, somebody who is doing a lot of big things and touched a lot of lives. And I know Greg got to talk a bit about this and tell me a little bit more about Woody, and unfortunately I never got to meet him. Greg had a lot of interactions with him, said he was really one heck of a guy and somebody who did an awful lot to help Blue Squatch get to where we are today. Without him, there would be no Blue Squatch, and we certainly wouldn't be here giving you all of this great lacrosse action all season long like we have done. Without all of his help and support over the years, he will be dearly missed. Back now to live action here inside of Cornerstone Arena. What a great game we have been treated to so far between two teams that look very evenly matched in the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks and the Tonawanda Junior Braves. I know the records are a bit lopsided for the teams at the moment. Tonawanda entered today with a 2-6 record, and the Junior Tomahawks, a bit of confusion around their record exactly. I was talking with some folks, and we had it to either 6-3 or 7-3, as just waiting on a few other decisions. Might be 7-3 with a forfeiture coming from Six Nations, but don't have that for certain. But right now we'll call them 6-3, as the only 3 defeats of the season for the Junior Tomahawks have come against the Seneca War Chiefs, the top team in the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League. They still sit undefeated, as that shot stopped by Jackson Bob Pragle, as Gansworth nearly took the first lead of the game for Tuscarora. Now Hallett with a shot stopped by Pragle. You just cannot let Jackson Bob Pragle get hot in a game like this and start to take over. That is not a recipe for success for the opposite team. If you're trying to score on him, you gotta throw him off and get his confidence rattled a bit, which is something that is so difficult to do, as he is one of the top net minders in this league, somebody who loves to watch guys like Christian Del Bianco, Zach Higgins, and Rylan Hartley were a few he named to try and parody his game after, as we have a chance down at the other end. Crease violation is the call. We'll get you a look at it here as the Junior Tomahawks throw the ball into the corner. Junior Braves will have it back. Here's your look. Looks like might have just landed in the crease, did Spencer Jonathan, as that is the call. No goal. It is still a 4-4 game here, as the Junior Braves now have the ball back. Looking to break the deadlock there was Brayley Abrams, but his shot is stopped by Braxton Jones, as ball will go to Tuscarora in the corner here. Bringing it up is Bryson Jones. Jones has spent some time earlier in the season in the Can-Am League with the Onondaga Redhawks. Now here with the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks as the Junior Braves will have the ball. Nifty move there from Adam Kyler to shake free of a defender as he brings the ball up into the attacking zone. Onto the near side now. Chucky Redman returns pass. Styles Jonathan with a blast just wide. Redman with a shot. He scores! Second of the night for Chucky Redman. And the Junior Braves are back in front, 5-4. What a shot that was from Chucky Redman. Had just enough time to wind up and fire. Goes low to low and beats Braxton Jones to the 5-hole. And the Junior Braves back in front, this time by 1. Largest lead, I believe, for Tonawanda has been 2 in the game. Tuscarora hasn't led yet, but closest they've been has been tied, and that is, they're now behind here as Travis Fry looks to make it a 2-goal lead. Shot goes well over the net. Gets his own rebound back, takes the shot. Jones makes the save. Wasn't quite sure if he had it. Jake Bush runs in behind him to make sure the ball doesn't squeak past him over the goal line. Fortunately for the Junior Tomahawks, it didn't, and possession will go to them as they get back into the attacking zone, trying to get that goal back. Hallett knocked to the floor. Ball goes into the corner for Vol. He can't come up with it, though. Instead picked up by the Braves' Nick Fry. Here's a chance the other way, denied by Jones. Here, chance now for Fry again, knocked to the floor, and they score. But a call will take that one off the board as the Junior Tomahawks turn it over. We'll give you another look at it right here. As it looks like the man on the far side was just in the crease a little bit, leading to the no-goal call. Brayley Abrams thought he had an extra possession for Tonawanda, but officials say he went through the crease, so possession awarded to the Junior Tomahawks. Good ball movement here for Tuscarora. Can't finish it off on the quick stick. Just missed Noah. Now Jones with his shot. Stopped by Pregel. Onto the near side. Passed all the way up into the middle of the floor. Here comes Jake Smith on a break. Smith stopped by Jones. Loose ball picked up by the Junior Tomahawks and immediately knocked out of the stick of Eldon Ground. Fans clamoring for some penalties, not getting them yet. Noah looking to just slow things down here for the Junior Tomahawks. Gonna run a little hidden ball trick as he still got it up top. No defenders slide to him, but Pregel makes the save. Some time and room there for Noah, but unable to get that shot past Pregel. As a nice save down at the other end here as Kelvin Jonathan denied by Braxton Jones. Beto into the middle for Mike Hayes. Beto's gonna head to the bench, get another attacker out there for Tuscarora. Thunder Hallett thought about letting it fly, decides against it. Finds Ryan Vol. Vol looking to get to the net, takes the shot on, stopped by Jackson Bob Pregel, right into the chest of J-Bob, they call him, as the Junior Braves bring the ball up the floor now. James Messer finds an open Brave as Redman takes over. Abrams, man down low, looking for Jonathan in the middle. Pass doesn't connect. Loose ball picked up here by the Junior Tomahawks. On a break, shot on, stopped by Pregel. Second attempt, denied by Jackson Bob Pregel. It was Lillaby on the first shot, Richardson on the follow-up. Both of them stopped by Jackson Bob Pregel as this stays a 1-goal lead for Tonawanda. Ball into the near side. Travis Fry looking for a shot. Flips it into the middle. Redman can't get to it. Instead, it'll be a Tomahawk picking it up is Timon. Timon with a break. He scores! Andrew Timon gets the transition goal for Tuscarora, and the junior Tomahawks tie this game up at 5. The former Seneca war chief picks up his first goal now with the junior Tomahawks as Timon on the breakaway beats Jackson Bob Pregel to tie this game back up at 5. The junior Tomahawks looking to take their first lead of the game. Timon, a commit to Mercyhurst, going to play his college lacrosse down with the newly Division I Mercyhurst Lakers. Going to spend his time in the Northeast Conference. As this one turned over now by the Braves. Here's Noah with a man down low. Quick shot from Hayes in the crease. Shot was stopped by Pregel anyways, but Mike Hayes had that foot in the crease, so it wouldn't have counted anyways, as the junior Braves have the ball back. Braley Abrams looking to take over this game even more so. Gets it over to Spencer Jonathan. Back for Braley. He's got a hat trick today. Redmond's got the other two. Redmond down low, they score! What a feed from Chucky Redmond to find Jonathan down low on the crease. Spencer Jonathan with an excellent quick stick goal makes it a 6-5 scoreline. What a feed. Fantastic finish there for Spencer Jonathan, an assistant captain on this junior Braves team. Gets his first goal of the game. The previous 5 for Tonawanda, all between Braley Abrams and Chucky Redmond. That no longer the case, as Spencer Jonathan gets his first of the game. I know Casey is going to love watching that back down on vacation there, as he's, I'm sure, loving how his Braves team has been playing so far. Looking to extend the lead there was Ace Abrams, but the shot was stopped by Braxton Jones, who has done a good job since coming into this ball game. He's been tested quite often in the game, but he has done a decent enough job to try and help steady this pace out here for the junior Tomahawks, as Pregel makes another nice save for Tonawanda. Can't let him get hot, or he is going to take this game right over with ease. Kelvin Jonathan now bringing the ball up the floor. We've seen Kelvin do some big things with the Tonawanda Senior Braves, as he's gotten some goals with the senior team throughout the season, as he's been called up quite a few times. As Jonathan looking for one behind the net, Spencer that is, goes off the crossbar, I believe, right into the stick of a Tomahawk. Back the other way goes Tuscarora, as Nick Thomas is denied by Jackson Bob Pregel. Long pass taken away by the junior Tomahawks, and it looks like our official was talking with Jackson Bob Pregel about something as he heads to the bench, and the penalty is going to be called. Thought it was going to be a goalie water for a second, but it will be a penalty against the junior Tomahawks. Apologies, don't have it, as it was a bit after the play, but it'll be a power play, it looks like, coming up for Tonawanda here as we step aside with 11:32 remaining here in the second period of play.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC.
Getting ya? They getting ya?
Dental Care Associates.
picked up by Tonawanda. Here's the Junior Braves out near mid-floor. Styles Jonathan with it. Jonathan with an outside look, goes wide of the net. Loose ball picked up here by Tuscarora. Timon going for a run, looking for that bottom corner. Can't find it on that shot. Ball will go all the way into the Tonawanda bench and out of play. Braley Abrams has the ball in his stick. Goes down low. Now Redmond in the middle. Kick save from Jones. Ball goes right back to Abrams. Now with Fry down low. Redmond in the middle. Shot goes wide. Travis Fry picks it up, looking to stuff it home, and he does. Travis Fry sneaks it through the 5-hole of Jones, and Tonawanda has a 2-goal lead back. Travis Fry, there you see him just let it go and does just enough to get that one into the back of the net, picks up the Lucy, and then bounces it in the 5-hole of Braxton Jones for his first goal of the game. And now a 2-goal lead for the Tonawanda Junior Braves. Chance for Kyler, looking to go on a run, forced in the corner by Beto, and he'll turn it over. Back the other way, come the Tomahawks. Noah with a shot, stopped by Pregel. Loose ball in front, chance denied by Pregel as J-Bob's clamoring for a call. Got the officials' attention, as now they're going to have a brief conversation as the ball moves up the floor. Braley Abrams goes to the far side. Shot on is denied by Jones. Ace Abrams letting it go. Now Braley gets it over to Fields. In the middle, Redmond behind the back pass to Fields with a shot blocked in front. That one soaked there by Caden Lillaby, the sophomore at Genesee Community College. Just finished up his sophomore campaign there. 10 points in his GCC career for Lillaby. As that ball pops out of a stick. Picked up by Ace Abrams. Abrams with a low shot goes wide. Fields gets the rebound. Was given a reset. Braley Abrams. Over to Kelvin. Kelvin Jonathan with a shot. Did it go in? Our officials say no. We'll give you a quick look at it here. Looks like Jake Bush was picking it up from in front of that line. Ball gets thrown away here out towards midfield here, and it's fortunately for the Tomahawks picked up by Ryan Vall. Vall goes to the near side for Noah. Now into the far side. Low bounce shot there from Taylor, goes high over the net. Loose ball goes all the way down the floor to Braxton Jones. He's going to send the short pass over for Taylor, and he'll just send it into the corner, and it'll be a shot clock violation on the Junior Tomahawks, giving possession back to Tonawanda. Just over 6 minutes to go. We got 66 of you all watching here. Thank you so very much for making us a part of your Wednesday evening here at Cornerstone Arena. What a game it has been so far. The Tonawanda Junior Braves looking to get their 3rd win of the season and their first over the Junior Tomahawks this year, as Tuscarora took the previous 2 meetings between these 2 teams earlier in the season, as that shot was stopped by Pregel. Crease violation the call, as the last 2 meetings between these teams back on May 7th in this building, 21-10. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 21-10 was the final score in favor of Tuscarora, as the Tomahawks have the ball back, looking for a chance there, but too many men, I believe, going to be the call. Possession will go back to Tonawanda. And then the second time these 2 teams met down at Logan Field, 13-10 win for Tuscarora in come-from-behind fashion. So the Junior Tomahawks have played from behind all season long. They're going to look to try and do that here, as Lillaby looks to create a shot, ends up throwing the pass away. Great defense there from the Braves. Now some poor defense here allows them to get the ball back, but Tuscarora going 2-on-5, not going to have it for too long as Noah just opts to take a rip and head to the bench as Tonawanda has it back now. Under 5 to go in the second period of play. Brayley Abrams working with it for Tonawanda. Redman, pass down low, shot doesn't find the target. That was Styles Jonathan looking for the quick stick look. Here's Villavada now. Villavada, the commit to St. Bonaventure, as he spent his high school lacrosse playing for the Hamburg Bulldogs, as ball will go to Tonawanda here as our officials looking at some extracurriculars going on towards the bench. And it'll just be possession, no penalties handed out, as the ball will go to Chucky Redman and the Tonawanda Braves. Redman gets knocked to the floor there by Colton Noah. Braves fans want a call. Not going to get one yet. Pass finds Brayley Abrams on the far side. Low drive from Brayley is denied by Braxton Jones. Here comes Colton Noah in transition. Gets a great pick from Richardson. Gets to the net, but steps in the crease. Let's get a look at it here quickly, as Richardson definitely takes a couple steps on the pick, but does a good job to seal his defender, and it did look like Noah stepped in the crease there. Our officials making some good calls here. Look to be fairly accurate tonight, as they always are. We got some of the best here in the Can-Am Lacrosse League, as they do a great job night in, night out, as does this man, Mike Hayes, here flipping it over to Bryson Jones. Jones, a big man here for Tuscarora. Love to watch him play, and I love to see how he's going to fit into this offense, as that one squeaks in. Cam Hill Jr. gets one past Jackson Bob Pregel, and the Tuscarora Tomahawks claw within one. There you see the initial shot go wide from Bryson Jones, and then Cam Hill Jr. pick up the loose ball in the middle of the floor, does just enough to power it past Jackson Bob Pregel for the 6th Junior Tomahawk goal of the game. Goalie water break here with under 3 to go. Just want to take this time to say thank you to all of our sponsors and to Randy Chrysler, as he helps to coordinate those sponsorships and helps to make these games possible. Thank you so very much to Randy Chrysler and to all of the sponsors for their support.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC.
Back now on Blue Squatch Productions, as this face-off won here by Styles Jonathan, as he's going to take a shot right off the draw. Able to test Jones as he got it on target, but Braxton Jones makes a nice save. Kelvin Jonathan with it, an assistant captain here for the Junior Braves. Kelvin Jonathan finds Redman onto the far side. Brayley Abrams with a shot wide of the net. That was a golden opportunity there for Brayley, as this is going to be a golden opportunity here for Colton Noah on a break. Noah denied by Pregel. Another big save for Jackson Bob Pregel. Might be his biggest of the game so far, as he continues to marvel in between the pipes for the Junior Braves. Ball into the near side for Ryan Vall. Quickly played into the middle. Nick Thomas sends it to the far side. Low shot there from Hayes goes wide of the net. Ball pops up off the ceiling, and possession awarded to Tonawanda. Chucky Redman flips the ball over to Ace Abrams, and now Redmond goes back to Ace Abrams. Braley down low, shot on, stopped by Jones. And a back in going to be called here. Possession goes to Tonawanda. Daniel Fields has it. Fields goes to Braley. Now Ace with it. Redmond making some moves here, trying to flip it back to Fields. Those two not in sync. Lillaby going to pick it up. He's got a break. Here's Lillaby on a breakaway. Lillaby stopped by Pragel. I'll tell you what, I'd want to say that the Junior Braves should try and stop allowing some of these breakaways. I've seen it kind of all season long. They are prone to giving them up, but when you got Jackson Bob Pragel in between the pipes, you can afford to give up a few because he makes so many big saves for this Junior Braves team, as he has already done here tonight. Might be tested again here on this possession as Jake Gansworth takes over. Gansworth looking for his first of the game. He is so hard to keep quiet, as we're going to have a penalty coming up here off ball, or excuse me, just a possession call, as possession goes right back to Tonawanda. Kelvin Jonathan throwing in some fakes before passing it off to Braley Abrams. Looking for the shot down low there was number 7, Nick Fry, but the pass doesn't connect there. Looking for that quick stick opportunity, as Fry will get it here with just under 20 seconds to go. Pragel looking to the bench, waiting for the wave. Hasn't got it yet, so we're going to be 5-on-5 here. Braley Abrams finds Redmond onto the far side. Braley with a low shot, soaked in front. Braley able to get it back out towards mid-floor, but nothing he can do with it there as time has expired. Let's get one more look here at this last shot from Braley Abrams that was soaked in front, as the shot totals at the end of 39-37 in favor of the Tonawanda Junior Braves. So very evenly matched in those categories. We'll give you one more look at it here, as I want to make sure, if I can, I want to give credit to who soaked that shot, as that is always so tough to do, and that went right off the foot of Jake Bush, who blocked that one. He took one for the team there. These guys all tough as nails for being willing to stand in front of that shot. Grandmaster Franklin says whoever runs wins. That is the case, as this one quickly turning into a track meet between two close teams here in the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League. The score at the end of 2, the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks 6, the Tonawanda Junior Braves 7.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life, from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elvin Brown from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC.
Right up from Lewiston, Florida. Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York. Bush, number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
Aswell, Niagara.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58 Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Johnny, coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Alvin Brown from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC.
Right up from Lewiston, Florida. Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York. Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
As well, Niagara.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58 Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Johnny, coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elvin Grounds from Tonawanda. Williamsville.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer, and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC.
Right up from most important. Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York. Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
Aswell, Niagara Leaf.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Fajani.
Back here on Blue Squatch Productions, and we are underway here in the third period of play between the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks and the Tonawanda Junior Braves. Right now, it is the Junior Braves in front by 1 as they lead 7-6 here over the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. This Junior Tomahawks team looking for a season sweep of the Tonawanda Braves. Well, you know Tonawanda wants to prevent that at all costs, as no one wants to be swept in the season series, but it's all right. Could be a playoff preview between these two teams. You just never know. Here's Noah on a break. Shot on. Stopped by Pregel. Another breakaway that was a good look on net for Colton Noah and the Junior Tomahawks, but Jackson Bob Pregel says no. Looking for a shot the other way was Spencer Jonathan, but in the crease he goes. Possession goes to Tuscarora as the Junior Tomahawks looking to tie this game up here as Cam Hill Jr. steps in and fires. Shot goes wide of the net and onto the back part of the net. Possession will go to Tonawanda. Jackson Bob Pregel flips it up, picks it up, and flips it over to Jake Smith here as Smith brings it up the floor. Takes a cross check from Beto, takes another one as Beto forces him into the corner. Brayley Abrams, he's had a very good game here for Tonawanda, have him with 3 goals and an assist so far. Redmond with an outside look there, thought about letting it fly, loses control, ground trying to pick it up, just swats at it, knocks it towards midfield as Richardson will chase after it. It's a shot clock violation, so possession will go to Tuscarora as Jet Richardson will take over in the corner. Richardson has a man up top in Brandon Taylor. Down to the far side of the floor. In the middle, Bryson Jones looking to let the shot go, decides not to here. Still Jones, now Taylor. One hand on his stick, spins off his man. Swim move, takes the shot, just puts it wide. Great effort there from Brandon Taylor, but unable to get the ball in the back of the net and beat Jackson Bob Pregel. Pregel has had such a good game here today for the Junior Braves. But he's had so many of them, not only here in the First Nations League, but also in his high school career with Akron High School. He's done some big things with the Tigers in one of their playoff games. Scored a goal, as typically he plays long pole, so scoring a goal impressive enough on its own, but there was a goaltender injury in the game, and he had to step up and get in the net. Even though not typically a field goal, he was willing to do it for his team, and he made some big saves in that game for the Akron Tigers, as he helped lead them to another sectional title, as they're always a powerhouse at Class D. As here comes Tuscarora back the other way. Looking for a shot there is Gensworth, but an illegal screen called off ball that will give possession back to Tonawanda. Junior Braves, Ace Abrams, the former Six Nations Fire player here, spinning away from his defender. Being watched closely by Beto. Pass into the middle, doesn't connect, knocked over towards Fry, but able to pick it up still. Here is Abrams, long outside look, goes into the stick of Jake Bush. Bush not gonna be able to push it in transition here, forced to slow things down and flip it over to Nick Thomas off the bench. Thomas has one here today. Jones finds Hayes on the skip pass. Man down in the crease for Tuscarora. So even if that shot would have went in from Bryson Jones, it would not have counted, as they had a man slow to get up and Brandon Taylor in the crease. Ball pressed up against the near glass in our lovely Cornerstone Arena blind spot, as able to pick it up and secure the loose ball is Nick Fry. Takes a cross check behind the net. Still has possession though. Long drive from Redmond goes up and out of play. Possession here with Tuscarora. Mike Hayes finds Jet Richardson off the bench. Jet Richardson, the product of Rush Henrietta, the former Royal Comet. Gonna go out for a shift on O here. Pass into the middle, flipped in, and they score! Cam Hill Jr. buries his second of the game, and we're all tied up at 7. Good work here being done by Thunder Hallett to draw the attention of the defenders. Cam Hill Jr. does just enough to open himself up in the middle of the floor, catch the pass, and finish the chance for his second of the game. Some great work done there by both Thunder Hallett and Cam Hill Jr. as Hallett did some great work with Akron High School, according to Max Preps. Put in 44 goals for the Tigers this past year, 57 points, and he's showing his playmaking prowess on that last play, as Thunder Hallett looking to maybe give the junior Tomahawks a lead here, as another off-ball call will give possession back to Tonawanda. Pass sent forward here, looking for that one was Tonawanda's Kieran Regan, couldn't find it, instead picked up by the other 51, Mike Hayes. Now he loses control. Squirts right into the stick of Brayley Abrams. Abrams goes for a left-handed swim move to get past one defender. Now is forced up against the glass. Ball squirts free, up top now. Ace Abrams winds and fires, and it goes wide of the net. Picked up top by the Tonawanda Junior Braves, as Cyrus Jonathan looks to get a chance. Jonathan gets the shot off, caught a piece of Jones, but no one there to scoop up the rebound. Here come the junior Tomahawks, looking to take their first lead of the game, as they have been trailing or tied for nearly all of this game so far. As we are into the third period, that shot goes wide. Rebound from Richardson, wide as well. Loose ball now. Kyler on a break against his former team. Kyler denied by Jones. As a hit delivered there after the play will lead to a penalty here, as I'll try and give you a look at it. Looks like Thunder Hallett, the guilty party. A bit late clipping it on that one. We'll try one more time here as, yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Thunder Hallett goes right through the numbers there. Yeah, through the numbers into the glass. That is a penalty all day and twice on Sundays, and not the right time for that penalty for Thunder Hallett and the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. And some of the Tonawanda fans a little displeased that it's only a 2-minute call, and I'll tell you what, they might have a case, as that is just about what you're looking for in the majors. Illegal cross-check will be the call, as Hallett just went into the back, through the numbers, into the glass, and easy call for the officials. And now Tonawanda player stepped in the crease. Possession goes to Tuscarora as Jake Gansworth looks to maybe get a shorty here for his club. Hill Jr. has a man in the middle in Ryan Vaughn. Vaughn, you know, he'd love to get a shorty. That'd be one way to endear yourselves to some new teammates here. Hill Jr. being defended well. Andrew Warren did a good job locking up Cam Hill Jr. there, as possession goes back to Tonawanda with just over a minute remaining in the penalty to Tuscarora's Thunder Hallett. Braley Abrams, skip pass up top. Back for Abrams, shot on, denied by Jones. Rebman with it. Now for Ace Abrams. Rebman, skip pass, right back. Rebman gets it, pass is deflected. Picked up here by Villavada. We know he can run. Villavada legging it up the floor on a break. Villavada denied by Pregel. We all know how fast Cameron Villavada is, such an athlete as well. Creates that chance, but Jackson Bob Pregel makes the save. Possession stays here with Tuscarora as it went off of Pregel and out of play. Taylor throws it into the corner. Looking to find Nick Thomas there, but the pass was too high for him. And the Junior Braves have the ball back with just over 10 seconds remaining in the Hallett penalty. Braley Abrams with a shot. Just goes wide of the net. Loose ball picked up here by Bush. Bush going to kill off the remainder of this penalty and head to the bench as Hallett exits the penalty box and gets the ball. Hallett in the middle, makes a move. Nice save by Pregel. Jackson Bob Pregel did a great job to get that left chicken wing up and deny Thunder Hallett from taking the first lead of the game for the Junior Tomahawks. Jonathan has a man on the far side. Nick Fry looking for Kyler on the near side. Can't find him. Ball's bouncing around there. Ends up in the stick of Evan Fryer. Now Fryer going to bring it up over the restraining line as he'll now flip it back over for a teammate in Ryan Vaughn. Vaughn tosses it over to Brandon Taylor as they run a little hidden ball trick. Taylor gets a pick. Has Hill Jr. off the pick. Spinning into the middle. Cam Hill Jr. takes the shot. Stopped by Pregel, and it looks like a holding call will be coming up. I could see it from up here, so I know our officials down there saw it. As the penalty will go against Tonawanda. We'll get you a look at it here, as what an effort from Cam Hill Jr. Goes in, sets a great pick, gets some space, spins off his man, and then is being held and hugged by Clyde Jonathan while he tries to take the shot. An easy call for the officials as Jonathan will sit for 2 or less. As everybody talking on the floor as Braxton Jones heads back to his net after getting a goalie water break. We got 71 out here watching. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. We've had one heck of a game for you so far. Here is Jake Gansworth, the captain of the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks, has been held quiet so far. Into the middle. Vol looking for a shot. Instead, it comes from Thomas. But Pregel makes the save. Gansworth with it. Vol, he's got one today. Behind the back feed for Gansworth. Pass down low looking for Hallett. Shot doesn't find the target. Gansworth onto the near side. Back into the middle. Low drive. There, denied by Pregel. That shot coming from Ryan Vol. Fresh 30 here for the junior Tomahawks. Hallett. Thomas. Up top. Gansworth. Winds and fires. Denied by Pregel. That one might have fooled Jackson Bob Pregel a little bit. Not so sure he knew where that one was, but did just enough to keep it out of the back of the net, which is all he has to do. Ryan Vol with it now for the junior Tomahawks. Goes to Jones in the corner. Now Gansworth throwing in some fakes. Back for Vol, who scores! What a rip from Ryan Vol, and the junior Tomahawks lead by 1. Second of the game for Ryan Vol, just time enough to step in and fire as his defender a tad bit slow getting back to him. And there you see the bench of the junior Tomahawks. They now hold a 1-goal advantage for the first time today as they score on the power play to give themselves the lead. They are now 1 of 3. I have them at 1 of 3 at least on the man advantage as they lead this game 8-7. Viavada gets the ball off the draw and sends it over to Mike Hayes. Taylor with it. Here's Brendan Taylor. Taylor looking to create the shot. Plays it into the middle. Pass doesn't connect. Loose ball. Richardson and Gansworth trying to get it for the junior Tomahawks. Gansworth had it. Well, misses wide on the shot. It'll be a shot clock violation on the junior Tomahawks as Tonawanda takes over. Let's see how the junior Braves respond now as they're down for the first time in this ball game. Braley Abrams responds accordingly. Just like a captain should, Braley Abrams puts his team on his back and ties this game up at 8. There you'll see the finish there from Braley Abrams, his 4th of the game. Shots 48-45 in favor of Tuscarora. That one, the 45th shot of the game for the Tonawanda Junior Braves. And there you see Braley Abrams finish off that shot, as Spencer Jonathan will pick up an assist on the play as well. At least a 2-point night for Spencer, as he's having an impactful game. Beto walking the tightrope there, somehow stays out and able to get possession up to Ryan Vol. And remember that one here if Tuscarora is able to score on this possession. Gansworth working into the middle. Goes behind the back for Vol with a low shot blocked in front. Braley Abrams, though, for Tonawanda, as I mentioned, putting his team on his back. 4 goals now for Abrams in this ball game. Have him with at least 1 assist as well. He has been all over it for the Junior Braves. He's got half of their goals in this game. Someone who has been so impactful, and he responded there for Tonawanda after the Junior Braves went down for the first time in this game. Here's Viavada in transition with a shot. That one stayed out. Hallett picks it up, and he'll score. And they're going to say he reached into the crease to touch it, and some Junior Braves fans wanting a call. Let's take a look. Hallett took a heavy shot after, and now we got some more extracurriculars. All breaking free now as Thunder Hallett was being hounded by one man. Now we got a scrap looking like it's ready to break out. Ace Abrams ready to dance here with Andrew Timon. Timon getting into the mix, stepping up for his teammate, Thunder Hallett, who is being harassed on the way back to the bench. Both guys get separated. Officials don't look like they want to let him go, and they're both going to head for the early showers. As if you're going to get tossed, you might as well let them fight. If you're going to toss them, I guess, but that is the rule, so we got to make sure it is enforced as such. Andrew Timon and Ace Abrams will each get an early rest, as I'll try to give you what I have of it here. And no, that's the end of, oh, we do have a little bit of it, and some punches there were thrown by Ace Abrams at Thunder Hallett on the ground, as that's just a bit of that scuffle. As apologies that occurred. I was trying to give you the replay there of the almost goal from Thunder Hallett, and you could see Ace Abrams was definitely throwing some shots in at Hallett on the ground. Can't blame Tuscarora's Andrew Timon one bit for stepping in. Got to stand up for your teammates there, as he does for Tuscarora. Tough loss for both teams. Timon, one of the best defenders on this junior Tomahawks team, coming over from the Seneca War Chiefs as a transfer not too long ago. And I believe his first game with Tuscarora will have the early rest. Ace Abrams, I believe, as well in his first game for Tonawanda. So maybe just two guys trying to endear themselves to their new teammates. I know Ace a bit more familiar with the Tonawanda faithful, being from the area, but can understand emotions boil over, tensions rise, especially in such a close game like this one. As with just under 8 to go and some discussions going on the floor, we'll step aside here on Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life, from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Alden Brown from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer, and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Lewiston, Florida.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York. Push number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
As well, Niagara City.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara.
Back here on Blue Squatch Productions, and looking up at the board, it is going to be a 5-minute penalty against Ace Abrams and the Tonawanda Junior Braves here with just under 8 minutes to go, and not the right time for a 5-minute major, as we saw Ace definitely delivering some punches there at Hallett on the ground, and just can't be making those decisions because they can cost your team. I saw Dylan Robinson do it with the Bandits at points this season. Did it twice, as a matter of fact, and one time in particular, it did cost the team. Cannot take 5-minute majors this late into games and expect to win them, especially when they're this close. Obviously, still a lot of lacrosse left to play as the Junior Braves go over and back, but a bad time for Ace Abrams to take the 5-minute major, and now his team in a tough spot here, having to kill off over 4 minutes now of a penalty with just under 7 left to go in the game. While also being tied here with Tuscarora, as Tonawanda playing from behind here for a little bit. Went down 8-7, tied it back up 8-8. But the momentum clearly in the favor of the Junior Tomahawks here, as they do have a shot clock violation. Possession back to Tonawanda. What a time this would be for the Junior Braves to get a shorthanded goal. That would really go a long way for Tonawanda's efforts to win this ball game. Redmond gonna go cross floor here to Adam Chrysler. Chrysler, a very welcome new addition to this Tonawanda Junior Braves team. His pass is picked off though. Lillaby gonna bring it up the floor in transition. Caden Lillaby with a great read on that ball. Now flip it over to Jake Gansworth. Offense getting out onto the floor now for Tuscarora. Gansworth, the captain, looking to lead his team here in the big moments. Gansworth's shot is blocked. Loose ball. Gansworth fights for it and comes away with it. Takes the shot. Denied by Paregal. It's going to take a Herculean effort here, I think, from Jackson Bob Paregal and his defenders to get this game to the finish line and get it into the win column for the Junior Braves, with having to kill off the rest of this 5-minute major. Done a good job so far, as there's under 2:30 remaining in the major to Ace Abrams. Beto fighting for the loose ball in the corner with Daniel Fields, and Beto will pick it up and start the possession here after the shot clock violation for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks as they go on the attack. Cash Jacobs flips it over to Bryson Jones. Vaughn hits his man Brandon Taylor off the bench. Vaughn, Taylor, skip pass, down low. Hallett with it, takes the shot, nearly gets by Jackson Bob Paregal, but J. Bob does a good job to keep it out. Pass connects here with Braley Abrams, could be a chance, rolled it wide. Abrams looking to find that low bottom right corner, but just misses wide. Over and back now the call, as over and back in effect on the penalties, as Taylor gonna calmly bring this ball up the floor for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. Brendan Taylor spent some time with the Toronto Beaches in the OJLL this season. 2 goals and an assist for him in 1 game with the Beaches earlier this year. Taylor with a low bounce shot, goes wide of the net. Back over the halfway line. Chrysler chasing after it. Gonna go into the corner and he's not gonna have a play, but Chrysler has possession. Long pass forward, finds Braley Abrams. Just over a minute left in the penalty. Ball stripped there from Fry. Villavada looking to take it away from him. Presses him up against the glass. Villavada does a good job to knock it free. Fryer picks it up and will get it forward here with 52 seconds remaining in the penalty to Ace Abrams. If Tonawanda can kill this one off, my goodness, that could just about swing the momentum right back into their favor and be a good springboard point for them to win this game. Let's wait and see. 6 on the shot clock. Tuskie's got to get going here. Vol with outside look. Stopped by Paregal. Jackson Bob Paregal getting the praise from his teammates at the Tonawanda bench as they bang their sticks on the bench for him. 13 seconds remain in the penalty, so the Junior Braves are on the verge of killing off this 5-minute major late in the 3rd period, as those penalties so difficult to kill off, and now I think we're going to get a withholding call here against the Junior Braves. Penalty has been killed. What an effort from the Tonawanda Junior Braves to kill off the 5-minute major and get back to full strength. Still an 8-8 game. Who's going to be the hero late? Let's find out. Just over 2 to go. Mike Hayes with it. picked up by Smith. Hayes scores! What a rip from Mike Hayes to put the junior Tomahawks in front by 1. The hat trick for Hayes as he steps up and might just be the hero for the Tuscarora junior Tomahawks as he beats Jackson Bob Pregel low to give Tuscarora the 1-goal lead. Great move from Hayes to just get off his defender in Smith. Gets Pregel to lean to his left, beats him to his right, and Tuscarora leads by 1 with just over 2 to go. Now the whole game plan shifts here for both sides as Tuscarora wants to make sure they use this full 30 as much as possible, as you don't want to take an early shot and give the Junior Braves any more time. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Outside look, stopped by Jackson Bob Pregel as Brandon Taylor was looking to put this one to bed. Collision out towards mid-floor here as both officials have their arms up. Could see Gates Abrams with both feet on the bench calling for a penalty, and it looks like a call coming up, and both guys look like they're going. As we'll get you a look at it here, looks like Brayley Abrams and Brandon Taylor, the guilty party. We'll see Taylor just on the left side of your screen there colliding with Abrams. I believe that's who it was. He walked over to the box, but a collision out towards the center of the part of the floor, and actually looks more like Chucky Redmond was involved in that. Redmond threw the head back a little bit trying to draw the call. Maybe it did catch a piece of him a little bit, I'm not so sure. Looked like he was channeling his inner Sean Evans there, as now Randy Chrysler none too pleased with what's going on the floor, as our officials giving an explanation to both sides. And penalties up on the board. It is indeed Redmond. My apologies. I did say Brayley Abrams. It is Chucky Redmond in the box for 2 minutes right now for Tonawanda, and then Brandon Taylor in the box for 2 minutes for Tuscarora, as our officials just explaining everything to the benches as they're giving Gates Abrams all the instructions on what happened and giving him the play-by-play. Gates saw it firsthand. He was right there. But clearly some disagreement there, as you know the Junior Braves wanted the power play here late with under 2 to go. Remaining here now in this game. Not much time left here, just under a minute. What a game this has been so far between these teams. Tuscarora looking for the insurance goal to end it. Up top, Gansworth looks for the shot, stopped by Pregel. Clutch save for Jackson Bob Pregel, and timeout is called here by Tonawanda with 38.7 seconds remaining here in the third period of play. We got 90 of you all tuning in. Thank you so very much for your support here of Blue Squatch Productions, as we will step aside for a moment. But before we do, want to say thank you so very much to Randy Chrysler and all of the sponsors for their support as well. Without their support, these games would not be possible.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora.
Back on Blue Squatch Productions as the goaltender has been pulled. The net is empty for the Tonawanda Junior Braves. Adam Kyler will start with the ball as he's got to go all 200 feet here for Tonawanda. Braves looking to tie this game up at 9 here. Not able to get the final shot off, so they're going to look to try and get maybe multiple here. Kyler's shot goes wide. Loose ball behind the net. Jonathan fighting for it. Picked up by the Braves. Passes intercepted. Timeout called by Tuscarora. Smart decision there by the Junior Tomahawks to call timeout as the pass coming, I believe, out of the stick there of Travis Fry is intercepted and taken away by Jones, as you'll see there. A look at the end of the play. Better look at the interception. A great play for the Junior Tomahawks. Gets them possession with 16.1 to go. Net is still empty here for Tonawanda. So one quick shot and the Junior Tomahawks can ice it. But Hayes looking to just kill the clock. Hayes has 2 on him. Hayes splits the double team. Gets the shot off and scores. There it is, Mike Hayes with the dagger, and the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks look like they are going to get the win here. Hayes with a big game, 4 goals, and I have him with at least 1 assist in this game for Mike Hayes, stepping up big. As Hayes, a big reason why the Junior Tomahawks are on the verge of winning this game. Tomahawks are about to improve now to 8-3 on the season after the Six Nations forfeits. It'll be the 8th win of the year for the Junior Tomahawks as they solidify their spot in 2nd place in the standings. The final shot total, 56-45 in favor of Tuscarora. But the Tomahawks will pick up that win and keep pace here in 2nd place in the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League standings. Don't imagine they'll be catching the undefeated Seneca War Chiefs anytime soon, but a great game here that we were treated to between these two teams. 10-8 the final score, as Tonawanda will fall to 2-7. Junior Braves have a few more games. I believe at least 1 against the War Chiefs, and then might have a few more that need to get made up. Not exactly sure of the remaining schedule for either of the teams, but games have been shifting around like crazy this year. But I know the Junior Braves will fall to 2-7, as right now this is looking like a potential playoff preview, as Tonawanda would be the 3rd-seeded team, with Allegheny rounding out the field of 4 after Six Nations has dropped out. So this could be that playoff matchup, and what a series that could be, whether it's best of 3, best of 5, or maybe even a best of 7. Either way, it will be a treat to watch these two teams go at it again later on in the playoffs. Some final notes and numbers here, some top performers. Looking at my numbers for Tuscarora, how can you not talk about the play of Mike Hayes, your player of the game? 4 goals and an assist at least for number 51. He stepped up when his team needed him the most today. Big game from Hayes. And then on the Tonawanda side, Brayley Abrams was very impressive as well. Have him with at least 4 goals and an assist to his credit. Of course, Jackson Bob Pragle with a big game as well. Chucky Redmond definitely playing a factor as well for the Junior Braves as they fall to the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks one more time by a final score of 10-8. We would like to one more time say thank you to all of our great sponsors, and thank you so very much to Randy Chrysler for his support of Blue Squatch Productions. Without that support, these streams would not be possible. For my cameraman Robert Harrigan, I have been Trevor Butts saying so long from Cornerstone Arena one final time. The final score, the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks 10, the Tonawanda Junior Braves 8. As we thank you for watching on Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.